What's up, guys? Jason Lane here with episode number 86 of The Journey. In today's episode, we're going to keep it very simple. We're on a new season with Wealdstone and a transfer special because we've had to fix this squad because it was a mess when we got here. So, let's subscribe, ring the bell, and I will talk you through some new signings. So, welcome back. I'm not going to talk you through too much craziness with the Elk. The only ones that were of any at all was Sean Dark, who I let go in February just because he kept moaning on not playing, and Dante Baptiste because we had about 5 goalkeepers in the squad, and he was out of contract, so I didn't go. But let's go and meet the new signings, shall we? So we're going to group the new signings by club because I've essentially just stolen players from London adjacent clubs' release lists. So that makes it easier. So we'll start with the Arsenal contingent. First up is Lenny Herdman. He's 18 odd English right winger. Looks like he's got some decent potential. I'd currently teach him to play central midfield because he looks like he could be really, really good there for us. And also, I forgot to pick up a lot of central midfielders in the squad. So we're making the best of it. But he largely brings pace. He should develop fairly well. His lack of ambition might hinder him. But if that determination, we can give him some ambition somehow, we'll see how it goes. He should be able to become a decent enough player to at least play in the league above this. Following here is Jason Phillips, an 18-year-old defender and defensive midfielder from Trinidad and Tobago. Currently a leading player for this level with League 2 potential. So he could be with us for a couple of seasons, assuming we stay, that is. There was some issue in the summer where I got asked if, just side note, whilst you enjoy his attributes, there was some drama where I'd asked, would I be interested in taking the Nottingham Forest job? And I said yes, because who wouldn't? And Wealdstone's board got really angry because I said yes. I mean, if you're watching this and you happen to run an on-league club or so on, hey, do you want to take over the recently relegated from the Premier League former champions of Europe? Your manager's going to say yes, or he's not good enough to be there. So, just a bit. But yeah, he's it also goes with the Arsenal youth team, and again, he just kind of brings good all-round stats, attributes to this level. Hopefully, we can get him to develop, and if we do, he could be a good player for us for the future as well. Callum Lynch is an Irish left winger who has joined us from Arsenal, and he is, again, League 2 potential, apparently. Pretty good crosser and dribbler for this level. He's very, very quick for this level, which is going to be a real boost. I quite like his work rate and his determination, but again, he lacks ambition, which is a little bit worrying. But it might just be he stays here longer, and maybe he'll still develop a little bit, or develop to being in the team well enough to be playing at that level. And yeah, I wouldn't expect him to be at least chasing big moves, which is nice to see. And yeah, we'll hopefully get quite a lot of him, because I think he's quite a good player. And our final Arsenal refugee is another Irish left winger. He's Northern Irish, under-19 international for Arsenal. And again, has the ability to allegedly play the standard above. He's probably got a slightly better personality, but not quite as much determination or pace. So it's going to be 50-50. I think Lynch will be our starting left back for this derby, right behind him, ready to chip in, come in if he needs to. I also want him to play the left back because I just have a feeling he might become a decent one. He's got a little bit of tackling ability. He could be quite a good wing back for us. So we'll give it a go just so we've got that little bit extra versatility in the squad. So across North London for the Tottenham contingent, we brought in Kenny Westcott. He's a right winger. We've brought a lot of wingers just because that was what was available that looked decent in the youth intake, I'll be honest. He doesn't have a lot of pace, but I am expecting him to sort of slowly make his way into the team. Has a decent enough personality. He's not quite there in terms of ability yet, but with that kind of potential growth, could become a League 2 player. So we'll just keep him around and see what we can get out of him. Sam McAvoy is essentially an attacking midfielder who can play on either side and up top a little bit. Very good versatile player. I want to work on his pace. That's my kind of key focus to him in training. Otherwise, he's not too bad technically, and he's not awful mentally. Probably, again, his personality is a little bit of work, but that can come with age, maturity, and probably with a little bit of mentoring. But again, he has that two-star ability for this league. He'll be a good sub and potential player at the level above. So hopefully, with first league football, he'll get better. Stephen Howell is a striker who only has the potential to play at this level. Essentially, I was a little bit short on people I was confident in as strikers in the squad. So I decided bringing in an extra body just to help us out. We're not paying him, so it's not the biggest loss in the world. He turns out to be rubbish, we'll just get rid. But he does apparently have potential to play at this level. And, whether he's got the attributes for it is remaining to be seen. But, we'll keep him around and just see what becomes of him. Corey Moraine, another left winger, with so many left wingers in the squad. Meant to get rid of one at some stage, probably too. Corey Moraine is another left winger who is decent for this level, could improve. His pace is suspect and his personality isn't great, nor is his mentals, but again, he's not costing us anything. He's just there to see what we can get from him. And our final ex-Tottenham winger is Iolo Wood. He's a Welshman, 18 years old, a leading player at this level apparently already, with potential to play in League 2. For a winger, he doesn't have much pace, but I'll show you what we're doing tactically in a second. We are going to try and use him a bit more of a creative role. I'll show you what we're doing with him, and we'll talk through my plans tactically after we get through the transfer, because we have changed things up for this season. I've got a little bit experimental. We'll see how that all shapes out. We did actually sign some defenders, but now with the West Ham contingent, Norwegian centre-half / left-back Bjørn Nørgaard has joined us from West Ham, as I said, and he looks very, very good. I think he's possibly too good for this level already. It says they're good Valderrama South. That's what he did for us, the star ratings. Trust your eyes. I think he's too good for this level, and I think that League 2 potential might be a little bit closer than we think. Great determination and personality, which we also have to see should develop into a very, very strong footballer. He'll be joined at the back by Okechukwu Sanusi. He's probably in a way mostly as a left-back for us. He is not necessarily rated 1.5 stars by our staff with massive potential, but he is improving slowly. We are sort of focusing on coaching as a centre-half purely because he's massive, he's huge. We again need to work on his pace, which we will do, but everything else seems to be fine, apart from his personality when he's temperamental. But if he starts kicking off and starts disrupting the dressing room, I'll just get rid of him. Our next West Ham signing is another right winger who also plays a right wing back, Jordan Jones. This has become very confusing for me in pre-season because we have 2 players called Jordan Jones in our squad. We also got one through the youth intake last year, and he's actually on the cusp of the first team. So one of these guys might get in, just so I don't forget which one is which. But I think they also both play on the right wing, just to make that more confusing. He's apparently decent enough to be at this level. I could improve a lot. I think his physicals are fantastic for this level. His mentals are a little bit suspect, but the personality is good. Technicals, he's working, apparently he's slipping, but maybe he just needs to play some football to develop. We'll see how that goes for him. Alan Radcliffe is a centre-half. Again, another decent centre-half for this level, with some room to improve. I'm never sure what a realist personality means, but we're going to hope it's good for us. And his technicals are quite sloppy. They're quite below average for this level. But the mentals are actually fairly strong. His physicals could use a little work. I'd like him to be quicker. But otherwise, perfectly serviceable as a player to be a backup in this squad. Well, a British player to be signed who's actually played some football. Because he was with Gloucester before West Ham signed him. And then they had released him. So he must have big potential for him under the hood, purely because he came through at Gloucester's academy and played for them before West Ham signed him, which tells me the game has looked at the database and gone, he might have some potential. Let's move him to a bit above. They've released him, of course. He's 19. We'll see if we can turn it into something. And the final West Ham player, West Ham player, is Mikey Norton, who's got very prematurely bald at 18. Little striker and as an attacking midfielder winger. We'll get in our team, more or less. He's one of our best 3 strikers inside. Expect him to get in our team. Physicals are insane for this level. Mentals are pretty good. Fairly professional personality. Technique and passing is good. His finishing isn't great. I might try and turn him into a central midfielder, or at least train as a central midfielder, just because his passing is probably getting more use in there. But we'll see what we can do. He has League 2 potential, apparently. So we're going to see how that goes. So our Chelsea contingent is too strong. We put in Jordan Widdowson as a centre-half. He's incredible for this level. Only a good Valderrama South player, but these physicals, he'll do very well with those. Mentals, not the best, but they could be worse. His determination is dropping, but his ambition is apparently pretty good in his personality. But he can tackle, he can laugh, and he can head, and that's all I really need from a centre-half at this level. So he's more than serviceable, and should go straight into our team. And just to prove you can never have too many wingers, we've also brought in Wealdstone Jones from Chelsea, another good player at this with League 2 potential. Physicals aren't quite there, but they're not far off. His mentals are good for this level. Fickle personality means he's going to be a pain if he starts playing well. He'll either leave us or he'll start crying if he's not playing enough. But his technicals are actually very, very good for this. So I think he is more of a winger than a striker. but I'm certainly not against playing him as a striker. He'll do fairly well in either position. He's a very, very good squad option for us. Now, he's straight a little bit outside London for the next two because they both come in from Brighton. Ollie Evans plays everywhere across the back. He's good at this level, apparently, with potential for League Two. Again, what we were really looking for was the potential. His pace is embraced, so he's probably more centre-half than full-back. I don't really like having a centre-half with no pace, but again, we will work on that. His mentals are pretty good for this level. Also has leadership in his locker, so might be a future captain. I'm not so sure about his technicals, but again, this is a rotation option because he can play a very good place to have on the bench just to bring him off the bench and fill in the gap, keep people rested, and hopefully he'll develop with time once he's got some football under his belt. And then we did dip in and sign a few one-offs from other clubs. So Finlay Harris joins us from Crystal Palace. He's nowhere near ready yet. We're going to hope with him. We're not paying him. As I said, I didn't quite sign enough central midfielders. I thought we'd give him a go just to see how he works out. And he looks serviceable. You wouldn't want to use him every week, but if you bring him in an emergency, I don't think he'll do a terrible job. He's all mentals, really, no technicals or physicals. Hopefully that'll improve with training, but he's not one of them that are necessarily handling the entire house on. Kieran Clark joins us from Fulham, can play at almost every left side and central midfield position, and despite being unambitious, he has 16 determination. Oh, weird. I don't know how he'd had that determination, how that low ambition. Not sure how that works in life. His technicals are not fantastic. His physicals are pretty good for this level. I saw him more as a central midfielder than a wide one, I would think. But either way, they're decent enough. As I said, he's serviceable. Certainly a very good squad player with pretty big potential. His mentals are pretty good. I don't necessarily like that aggression in a midfielder, but we'll make the best of him because we've really got no other choice. Reading have sent us Azizi. He is a defensive midfielder / centre-half. I'll probably use him in both positions because his pace is very good. His tackling and marking are very good. His heading is very good. His passing's not bad. Mental's probably a little low because he's got no ambition and no determination. So touch and go whether he'll actually achieve this Vanarama national potential. But he's good enough to be with us for now. We'll make the best of his physical. We'll hope he gets inspired and maybe he becomes something. Maybe we replace him at the end of the season again. We're not paying him. He's not on a real contract. So we'll just see how that shakes out. So those are the new signings. This is the tactic we're going to run with for this season. I said this in we're try out for the first game. Just see how it looks and we'll tweak it as we go because this is what gets our best players in the side. So it's being called a 5-4-1 diamond wing back wide by the tactic engine. We'll go with it of engage and press. I've tweaked it just a little bit just to try and make more sense of some stuff. In terms of players, obviously we've got Norquist as our best goalkeeper. We've got Phillips, Emery and Woodowson at the back. Emery, of course, the only holdover from last season. Silvio Thomas moves back to being a low wing-back rather than a winger. Purely because I've got so many wingers in the squad, I needed someone more defensive. I think he'll do the job. Charlie Pepperdine still has Luke Daly, so that kind of defensive midfield three are familiar faces from last season. I don't know Wood goes in as a wide midfielder. I've done this because I want Thomas to kind of run beyond him or to cover in central midfield a little bit, help him out in there. And I think Wood will probably drift more inside. He probably won't go forward as much in that position, so he should be more of a kind of deep lane, a wide deep lane playmaker, if you will. Carlin's playing deep as more of a winger. The idea here is that hopefully, if I've set this up right, and I'll try and make sure I have, Daly should actually overlap Lynch. And I'm going to try and find a way to get Lynch, because he can't play it properly as an inverted winger, to kind of cut inside a little bit. I just want to kind of just bring it inside just a touch. Here's my plan. So we've kind of got, again, an extra body in midfield in possession with Daly doing the running down the wing. If they start clashing with each other, we'll make a decision. But for now, that's kind of the plan. Ben AC is playing as a playmaker, so he's moved forward into the number 10 role for this season. It's a bit of a gamble from me because he scored so many goals as a Basala last year, but it's allegedly his best position. I just want to see what he can do there. If it doesn't work, I'll move him back into being a Masala and we'll figure the rest out. I will try and get more goals from him from central midfield, but we'll make that work as we can. up top at the moment, I've got, did I mention this guy? I don't know how I mentioned this, but he came in from Brighton, but he's a Wealdstone. He is a South African 18-year-old. I'm pretty sure I didn't mention him. Striker and a winger. He's going to honestly play up top for us. He brings just being quick and tricks. He does tricks, which we love to see. And he's just a decent striker. So he's nothing special, but again, he has that potential. So we'll see how he shakes out as a squad. I don't know why he didn't appear on my list. Maybe he did, and I just got stoned. I don't know. Anyway, and then we've also got all that option on the bench. In terms of the strikers, though, we've still got Adam Watson here who can fit in that gap. And then obviously, if we go down here, we've got Norton, we've got Jonathan, we've still got Jaden Bartolo, BG Ball, Terry, international go there. Sam McAvoy is there. Obviously, Jermaine Henry, who came from our youth team, is he's not quite ready, but I didn't have anything to wait. No, he didn't. I made a conscious decision to sign him from Chippenham, and that was last season. I thought he did a shot. Either way, we'll see what happens with him. I've put it on the unwanted list for now, but he's got potential to come in. He's played everywhere for us. So we'll see how that goes. But that essentially is our transfer business for this season. We're going to be back in the next episode against Merthyr Tau. So we're welcoming the Welsh team to us. They're called the Rebels because they're the one team that didn't join the Welsh Premier League aside from obviously the big four Welsh clubs. Either way, we'll see how we do in that game in the next episode. But for now, let's get ready to wrap things up because that's always a good idea. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm trying to keep this as short as I can. We'll get into it as best we can on the next episode. We'll try to actually win our game against Merthyr. But until next time, thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. I've been Chasing Winley. Until next time, stay safe and have a good one.